ElectraCast.
Whatever the occasion, effortless elegance is right this way. Because Hilton brings you new ways to stay courtesy of the Nomad London. And it doesn't stop at award-winning dining in a space draped in velvet and illuminated by vintage chandeliers. No, this day goes beyond with unparalleled personalized service and attentive hospitality. Oh, and did we mention the Nomad London can be booked using your Hilton Honors points at Hilton.com? Hilton, for this day.
Welcome to NASA Daily, where we bring you all of NASA's previous day's proceedings in 4 minutes or less. In today's episode, we bring you NASA's activities for June 12, 2025.
Scientists aboard the International Space Station studied rare high-altitude weather events like red sprites, blue jets, and ELVES, large glowing rings formed by electrical discharges above thunderstorms. Using the European Space Agency's Atmosphere Space Interactions Monitor, they confirmed ELVES and gained insight into corona discharges that may start lightning. ESA also tested a high-speed camera capturing thunderstorms at 100,000 frames per second. Japan's Light 1 CubeSat studied lightning-triggered gamma-ray flashes to improve radiation risk for aircraft. NASA and Axiom Space delayed Axiom Mission 4 to the International Space Station due to a pressure issue in the Russian Zvezda module. Repairs stabilized the module, but further checks continue. The mission, commanded by former NASA astronaut Peggy Whitson, will launch from Kennedy Space Center on a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket with international crew members. A new launch date is pending. NASA's Nancy Grace Roman Space Telescope, launching in 2027, will study dark matter by observing gravitational lensing, where massive galaxies bend light from more distant ones. It is expected to detect over 160,000 lenses, aiding understanding of dark matter structure. The mission will work with data from the European Space Agency's Euclid mission and the Vera C. Rubin Observatory. From Kwajalein Atoll, NASA launched rockets to study sporadic E-layers, ionized particles in the upper atmosphere that disrupt radio and radar signals near the magnetic equator. The SEED mission uses vapor tracers and radar to track these layers and improve communication models. NASA launched the 2025 Junior Test Pilot School in Palmdale, California, a free 6-week program for elementary students offering hands-on aerospace science and engineering challenges, including wildfire fighting aircraft design. The ENMIT instrument on the International Space Station detected wastewater pollution off Southern California's coast by identifying harmful cyanobacteria pigments in the Tijuana River sewage plume, marking the first clear satellite detection of such pollution. NASA's satellites tracked hurricanes Helene and Milton in 2024, providing real-time data on rainfall, flooding, and power outages. Missions like Global Precipitation Measurement and Tropics satellites and AI models enhance forecasting and disaster response. Hubble Space Telescope data revised the Pismas 24 star cluster's brightest object, showing it is actually 2 stars with masses between 100 and 150 times the Sun's. NASA's Space Launch System solid rocket boosters are the most powerful ever flown, producing 7.2 million pounds of thrust combined and providing over 75% of launch thrust with advanced separation motors. Finally, the NASA Indian Space Research Organization (NISR) satellite arrived at India's Satish Dhawan Space Center. Set for a July launch, it will use dual radar systems to scan Earth's land and ice every 12 days, monitoring environmental changes and marking a key international collaboration. Those were the key activities of NASA on June 12, 2025.
Subscribe to receive daily or rate or review so others can find us as well. Thanks for tuning in to NASA Daily. This has been an ElectraCast Media production. Executive producers are Mark Netter and Peter Rafelson. Produced and edited by Hannah Riggs. Music by Amir Salale, I Say.
I'm Iris, host of Or Whatever Movies and the forthcoming Powers of Darkness podcast. For the better part of a decade, we've been unraveling a literary mystery that begins with a strange version of Dracula. Yes, that Dracula. It's a different story, imbued with a potentially insidious agenda. What we've already found so far reshapes what we thought we knew, but the investigation isn't over. Support our efforts to finish what we've started and bring the full story to light. Go now to Kickstarter.com and search up Powers of Darkness to learn more. Coming soon on ElectraCast, wherever you listen to podcasts.
ElectraCast. ElectraCast.